Hello everybody, welcome back to Malmstedt Mobile Living. As you can see, we are on the RV today. The last video was when we were fixing things on our sailing boat. But today we are out with the RV, our motorhome, and in this episode you will see when we are comparing our old motorhome. It was a Kabe Imperial 910, and comparing that to our new car, Kabe Imperial 810. What is the differences? You will see. And who are we? It's me, Karina. It's Patrick behind the camera. And we have a dog, Sheila. And together we are living a mobile life on our motorhome, RV, and our sailing boat. I hope you will enjoy this episode. When comparing 810 and 910, when it comes to driving, we both feel that this one is much more
agile. The 810 more responsive, and you could really feel the difference when you're driving on smaller roads, or also it behaves differently. I think the wheel axes are shorter, and you feel the 1.0 meter less.
It's
also several 500-600 kilos less weight,
and 1 meter shorter, and we could also load more.
Yes, so compared to the other one, we can now on this one load up to 1,000 kilos roughly.
And the other one was like 600 something.
Yeah, 500-600 kilos. So it's a difference, but you feel this difference when you're driving. And to the 810, it's more positive, more fun to drive, if you can say an RV is fun. But you feel the difference.
It feels lighter and shorter.
Yeah.
So we are happy with that. Here is a place for automobiles, and actually if we have had the other car that are 9.3 meters instead of 8.3, I assume it had been too tall, too long, not too tall, too long for this stellplats. But now we are going to show you how it looks in the garage. Okay, compared storage or the garage in this car.
In general, I would say it's almost the same. But if you see here, I have been taking my bike out, but
It does, but it has not to do with that the garage is smaller. It's just that you have been using it.
This model, what I could notice was that my bicycle could, the 810 could stand straight, and by that I had a lot of space. So you see, we have one bicycle, the big table, the trolley for Sheila, but still a lot of space.
Yes.
So far no disadvantage with
Because
this
what I have seen on other cars that have Queen's bed is that the garage gets lower.
Yeah, but in this case,
no.
It's plenty of space, plenty of position, and also small extra positions where we can store stuff.
Open it one more time.
Like this, you can put stuff in there. So if you see, for example, I have our fan that we use during winter.
Yes.
It's stored in here, and you have some other storage on the other side. We have the grill. Yeah. What we also noticed is that the windows are much bigger on the 810 versus the 910. So when you're laying there in the bed, the view outside, it's much better. Also positive for this model. We didn't think about that in the beginning, and of course this one emptying the cassette for the toilet is not an issue.
No.
and we have a spare cassette with us in case of. What we could still appreciate on this model as well is the ski possibility to keep long, tall stuff.
Yeah.
So now I remember we put the Christmas.
Yes, we should take that
here.
out.
And we will take that with us because we don't need to have that anymore. But it's the possibility to have skis, or I think at least, or maybe not.
Aha. One difference from 910. There we had the possibility to have the skis, but in this one I think
We never checked that actually, but in this one we can only keep very short skis. So,
but we can still have the skis in the garage, so it's no
Yes.
problem.
they fooled us. I cannot wear my long skis. And on this one, the 810, we have only one with 2 boxes.
Yeah, it was the double.
On the other one.
Yeah.
And on this one we have the gas on this side.
Yeah.
One advantage is that the bedroom is like a second living room.
Yes, here you have the chaiselong, and you can just relax here, watch my favorite YouTuber,
And who is that, darling?
Malmstedt Mobile Living.
And as you see here, we are enjoying this spot, and we have big windows in this model. And what I also can share with you is actually below the feet of Karina. We have seen that we have a great storage location
It's like on the boat.
under the bed. Not only the drawers, and of course the drawers are not bad in this one. They are quite empty now. And we can keep some nice spot here for chill out.
And we have to, here instead of the whole bed as we had in the last, or in our first RV, the 910, we had like long beds, and then we built it together to a big bed here. And then we didn't have this little table. Do you see the table? I think, yes, here is the table. Can you see it? Yes. And here we can put some morning coffee, and here we have an extra wardrobe as well. And this could be used more. I think in the other one, if you want to rest or just, it felt like you are going to bed, but here it's like a chaiselong. It's nice. It's a really good bed, and we can sleep tight together, darling.
I love that. And you have also good connection with the rest of the RV, because the kitchen is starting directly on the 910. We had a feeling it was not long, but a sort of corridor between the shower and the toilet. But that's not the case here. So you're coming directly to the kitchen. And the kitchen has what we need. For us, it's more than enough. And the angle kitchen working quite straightforward. A lot of good drawers, possibility to store stuff. You see 3 drawers here, so most of the stuff you need. You get plenty of space for it. And waste bin. And then of course you have quite a lot of space for different herbs and spices. What we don't have is the coffee machine up here, so we need to store it in another spot. But
you have the possibility to put up the coffee machine.
Well, plenty of space in here, as you see. The bed here in the front is the same size, so we could reuse the mattress. One topic what we have here is of course that the cabinet here for the television is a little bit smaller, so it's a little bit smaller size of the television, but so far not really a problem. And just checking. Yeah, Sheila, you're staying out there. And sitting locations is also, let's say, it's a little bit smaller versus the 910, but for the 2 of us, and in case we have visitors, it's also not a problem. We like the gray leather.
Yeah, because we had in the another one, in our first one, we had this light leather. It looks good and it's nice, but you can see that after a while, if you had like blue jeans on, it got a little bit, what's the word?
Dirty?
Not dirty, but
polluted.
Polluted, no.
It got
colored. Stained, yeah, colored after using it for a while. So I think the gray one is more sustainable. No, it's more
practical.
No, it's more long-term.
Practical.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
And you also like, you see in the back of Karina, the kitchen sink. Yes.
Whoa! Watch out!
Oh,
ooh.
It's dripping.
Yes.
But as you see from here, you see the bed. It's more open between the bed room and the rest. So you can actually, if you have a nice view in front of the car, you see it from the bed as well. That's all from my side. I was the video guy now.
And why did we change car? We didn't really thought that we should have a new one, but we had a lot of problems, fortunately, with our other toilet. It was a Cinderella toilet, and I know that it works most of the time for other people, but we had to change components. I don't know, it was many times, and we felt that it was an insecurity. So now it's a regular toilet with which you empty. It's nothing burning with gas, so it's just a regular toilet. We are relieved that we know that we can do number 1 and number 2 whenever we want. That's good. We do have a combined shower and toilet, and we are used to that as we have been living on our boat. It's the same construction there. In the other RV, the separate shower was just used as an storage. I have no problem. I'm short here, but what about you, Patrick, and the RV? How does it work?
There has been a couple of learnings now for this 1 year we've almost been having RV. And one of the spots that I have problem with is actually sometimes when you have a wooden part like this, quite sharp edges, and when you're going in and you're hitting your head. On this 810 we have only one potential position where I can hit my head, and that's to the bathroom. In the old 910, or not old, but in the old 910 there are several of these connections in the complete RV, and I'm happy that we with the 810 have 0 of them. And of course we have the situation that we are, let's say, able to close between here, but for me, every time passing by here, I'm hitting my head here, here, and also up here, because as you see I'm going below the air condition, but also here is no problem. So even if you're a little bit taller, you still have space, and it's not the sharp edges. And if we're coming to the bed, I must say the queen's bed offering for me or for tall person a much better situation, because my feet can be a little bit outside and are not stopped by a physical cabinet or something like that. And as you see now, when we have tilted this bed upward, there is plenty of space walking beside. And now my socks are maybe not the cleanest one, but you have to live with that. But my feet will be able to be a little bit outside. Still have to be a little bit careful here. But this is a very relaxing position, and I can see when Karina's preparing some nice dinner, or the opposite, I'm preparing nice dinner, we have a good discussion here. This is the morning activity. Putting on the coffee, still being in bed, and we have a nice place for Sheila here. Sheila, hey hey. Karina, I think this is the best place with this RV. So what you see now is that the complete bed,
It's like being on
is moving.
I'm waiting for my coffee. I'm not really in the mood to film yet, but we do it anyhow. For you guys, you can see the difference. We have a queen's bed now. Now we will have some morning coffee. So now you know the difference in beds.
In the back part of it at least.
Yep. I hope you like this episode, and as you can see, there are different solutions on RVs out there, motorhomes, and it's not only Kabe, of course, there are several other brands.
Yes, and we will also explore more about this one. We have just tested a little bit so far, but we will continue informing you if you are interested.
Yes. And if you liked us and you want to see more, please subscribe. It's for free. Give us a like, give us a comment, ask something. And until next time, take care.
Bye bye.
Bye.